What's good, everyone, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'll be showing y'all the complete guide of how to get better at Newcastle, one of our new legends that just been added to the game 2 weeks ago. Let's get started. So for starters, I want to tell a good method to use for this specific video. Alright, so I want everyone to remember these two keywords, born and birth. I'm gonna start off with born because born is your thoughts being brought into existence. When you born your thoughts, you want to bring into existence the ability to win. Birth is a physical act in which the child inside the woman's womb begins to come into existence outside of the womb. The difference between the two is born takes place first because the mind sends thoughts to the brain, and the brain carries out the will of the mind, so you have to deal with born first. How do born and birth compare to the video? Well, when a new legend is released, everyone including myself tend to make mistakes. And there's nothing wrong with making mistakes. If we make too many mistakes, we tend to give up and return back to our old mains instead of persevering. Now you can born making better decisions with Newcastle, and I will show y'all examples of how to get better with Newcastle's tactical, passive, and ultimate. So with Newcastle, originally his tactical cooldown is 14 seconds, and with a gold helmet it cuts down to 11 seconds. So keep that in mind when you're about to engage in a fight and protecting your teammates as well. Now you can use Newcastle's tactical for being aggressive as well, and I'm going to show y'all a clip of me doing that in just a minute. But yeah, you can use it as being aggressive, and you can protect it like I said earlier. You can protect your teammates. Now sometimes you're not going to always be able to protect your teammates, and it's alright. There's going to be times you're going to be put in situations where you're not going to be able to save your teammates. So here's a clip right here. I checked my inventory and I'm telling my teammates that I see an enemy to my left. So I throw down my tactical to not only protect me from the bullets, but to use it as to push the seer right here, which is, right now he's indecisive on what he should do. And that's what you mainly want to do with not just only Newcastle, but with other legends as well. You want to have your enemy, you want to apply pressure to your enemy to where he has his back against the wall and he doesn't know what to do under pressure. You see that in the last clip that he wasn't near his teammates, and I punished him for it, for isolating himself away from his team. Here's another good clip. So I used my tactical as cover and I cracked the Mirage's shield. Now one thing y'all need to learn how to do is going in and out of your wall and using your wall to your advantage in certain situations. So I downed that person over there. Now see to my left how the Newcastle already used his tactical, so I know that he's on cooldown already. Y'all need to learn how to be aware of certain situations that y'all are in and taking advantage of that, and that's how I squad wiped that other team. On to the next topic, which is about Newcastle's passive. His passive allows you to drag down players and revive them while having a protective shield to prevent your teammates from taking any damage. Now you have to learn when and when not to revive your teammates. Depending on the situation, you don't want to end up like some lifeline mains. Look, listen, no offense, some of y'all lifeline mains, y'all be reviving some of your down teammates and leaving them vulnerable in the open. And since lifeline got nerfed a couple of seasons ago, she doesn't have no shield to protect her teammates. So now I'm not saying that lifeline is a bad character to use. She still is good. There are pros and cons to her. Like, she can revive 2 teammates while Newcastle can only revive 1 person. And here's a pro tip to all my Newcastle mains: you can cancel your revive. So depending on the button, right, mine's is R3 to cancel, yours might be circle, it might be X, whatever. You can cancel it, and this helps a lot. So this way, if an enemy tries to pull up on you and you have to stop what you're doing, like in this clip right there, you saw that I would have to, luckily there wasn't no enemy around, but let's say there was an enemy, I would click R3 and that stops me from rezzing my teammate and gun down the enemy that was trying to kill us. Now I'm gonna show y'all some clips from when it was appropriate for me to res and when not to res, and y'all can take the clips that I'm showing y'all and implement them into your own gameplay. Now in this clip, we are almost finished with this fight right here, and I'm gonna pause the clip in just a minute. Now, alright, here as you can see, I am about to pick up my teammate. Now I have an option, which is to drag my teammate towards the rock to my right and use that as cover. That allows me to avoid the revenant bullets in front of me. Let's just say I had stayed in the open. The revenant could have broke my protection shield and eliminated the teammate I was resing. At the same time, potentially down me as well. That is why being aware in Apex is vital. Another thing I want to include is after I secured the res, I threw down my tactical, which I'm about to show in a few minutes, to use as a bigger cover. Getting to the last topic of this video, which is Newcastle's ultimate. His ultimate is so unique because it allows you to lock onto your teammates, which in this clip right here, I'm about to run up and I see my teammate's health and shield is cracked, and had I not got to her in time, the opposing team could have potentially knocked her. So boom, I used her ultimate, I used his ultimate, which is perfect, and basically bought my teammate some time. Now, so that basically wraps up everything in this video. I taught y'all how to get better with Newcastle's tactical, passive, and ultimate, and I hope y'all learned a lot from this video. It took a lot of time to put this all together, and I'm excited to release this and show this to y'all. And I also want to show y'all, give y'all a final tip of how to get better with Newcastle. I want y'all to go into the firing range and just for a couple of minutes, 5 to 10 minutes at max, try to direct his shield. So you might direct it towards the enemy, or you might direct it towards the right or to the left, or turn it towards you, and this helps you get better with like directing your shield, and you know, basically getting used to his tactical. So yeah, that's all I got for y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.